You said it, just the biggest game of the year. And this game is kind of just a season of its own. You know, no matter what you do all regular season or even after, in postseason, this game just always, has a little bit more meaning to it. It holds a little more weight. No matter how good or bad you do all year, everyone remembers what the result of this game is. So it's definitely really big. It means a lot to a lot of people, and we're gonna have to play well Saturday to try to get a win. So that'll be really great because I know, before I got here, we had a little rough patch there. So I mean, it would be great to go 3-0. So anytime it's rivalry, anytime it's something big like this, that means a lot to a lot of people. You definitely want to, you want to win every game you play, but definitely a rivalry game as big as this one. So.
Would Yankees Red Sox maybe be the only thing comparable to what you grew up around this rivalry?
Any of the like Boston rivals, Yankees, Red Sox, Celtics, Lakers, any of those really. But yeah, no, because before I got here, I didn't really understand how much what this rivalry was like. I really had no idea. But now I definitely understand it, and just get complete bragging rights for a whole another year, and just how much goes into this. So definitely have a good appreciation for the rivalry and look forward to it every year.
How did you learn about how important this rivalry is?
Well, just coming here, just interacting with fans, and each year, just like other teammates and everything. Just like you got to win this game. You got to because there's been a lot of people that came before me, especially the years right before I got here that didn't get a chance to beat South Carolina. So you just understand how important it really is, and you just learn a lot about it.
What do you remember about playing down there 2 years ago in that stadium?
I just remember it got real rowdy. It's a good place to play, good environment. They just play that one song literally the whole game, and it's in your head. Like once you leave this, even after the game, you're still just hearing like that's all you. It's ridiculous, but and they got their towels going, and I'm sure it'll be a lot better environment at night too. And I'm excited to see what it's like playing there at night. I'm sure it's going to be a great atmosphere.
So you're not a Sandstorm fan?
Not much, no. Mm.
A year ago, Jake Bentley was very young, very inexperienced and fresh face. Now he's a little more experienced, kind of really knows what he's doing. What changes have you seen over the past year in his play?
Yeah, you could definitely see the experience. I thought he was pretty good last year. I knew he was gonna, like you just knew you saw the potential that he's gonna be a good player, and he showed a lot more of that this year. He looks a little bigger this year too. Looked like he put on some good weight and just strong, thick in the pocket and everything. And just kind of just really the lead, just really the leader of that team. The offense goes as far as he's taking them, and he just does a good job leading them, and good player. Seems like a good competitor and everything. So, this is a good opportunity this week going against them.
Last year, Bentley had that quote about them not being that much better than, you know how the quote was. Did you ever take insult to that? Is that
I mean, no. I mean, if that's how he feels, I mean, that's how he feels. And I understand he has to try to be the leader for his team. Just even when things are as bad as they were last year for them, like going against us, he still has to be a leader regardless. So, I mean, he has a right to his own opinion. Just, he's gonna have to now try to prove that they're, not that much worse than us this year. So.
For the emotion involved in this game, do you build up a personal sense of some dislike for their program more so than a Georgia Tech or Florida State other team?
Well, it's like not necessarily like a dislike. You just know it's a big rivalry game, and you really want to do well. You want to play well against them, and you want to win. Like really just that's just what it comes down to. Just because there's a lot at stake, and my first 2 years in this rivalry, I've been lucky to be on the winning side of them. So I don't want to experience what it's like to be on, having a whole 365 days after losing the game against them. So.
The fact that they have the opportunity to play spoiler for you, they've had that opportunity the last couple of years and haven't been able to do it. But does that add anything to it, or is it already hypothetical?
I mean, maybe for them. I mean, we're just like, we just got a game to go play. We got to just do our job. We got to play well. We know that there's a lot at stake, and that they're definitely going to want to, spoil our season and things like that. But if we do what we got to do, prepare and focus the right way this week. I mean, we're going to have to. And when you spot the ball, just we're going to have to play. Players going to have to make plays.
Chris, you mentioned appreciation for being with this team, taking part in these games. Is there an appreciation for having a rivalry
No, there really is because you know it's just a little more excitement, and you know our fans always get into it a little bit more this week because you know it means a lot to them and everything too. So you know, just definitely, you know, I do have an appreciation for the rivalry. I enjoy it. I enjoy rivalry week. I enjoy like you know just all around college football too with rivalry week, just seeing all the other big matchups and everything. But you know, so this week's always just a lot of fun for me personally. So yeah, I enjoy it. Yes, but no, because you know in a rivalry game anything can happen. Both teams are going to bring their A game, and you know it's not often there's you know no matter what the records are, you know it's not often that you know rivalry games are usually one sided. You know it's usually both teams bring their A game, throwing everything they can at you because they want to win the game because it means a lot and it's a big game. But you know it's good to see that they're doing pretty well. But I think regardless it'll be you know a tough matchup.
How important is it for you and the other guys, especially on the line where things might get chippy, to kind of handle the emotions and the intensity that will certainly come early on where they're going to try to put it on you?
Oh yeah.
After match?
Well, we got good thing is you know we got vets on the D line for sure. So you know we've experienced pretty much everything you can in the course of a college football game. So you know we'll just be ready for it, and you know just the leaders on the team that kind of just you know regardless of what happens, any adversity, any chippiness, any of that, just kind of control it. And just you know just to really manage them as much as we can and just stay focused and really just play the game. And we kind of thrive in that. I feel like us personally, like you know, the D line, we kind of thrive in that area. Really, like when teams are trying to get chippy with us, or you know, like that just makes us play our best, play better, and we have fun with that too. Like we don't ever take anything personally when things are getting chippy or guys are talking trash, or you know when they're trying to bring it. We you know we embrace that. We have fun with it, and you know we're not gonna back down from anyone from that standpoint.
Talk trash during the game with these guys, especially in a game like this?
Uh,
Words during the game a little?
I mean, I'm always going a little bit. I always got something to say, regardless of what it is. But you know, just part of playing the game within the game and just having fun. But you know, not that it's not like you know I'm the same person in every game pretty much. So
I would say your experiences in this game been more chippy than other games in this league.
to some extent, like just from like for like not necessarily just from like my standpoint, but from like you know I see it like you know like just you just see a lot more stuff throughout the course of the game that you know I probably wouldn't see from other guys. You know, in every game really. You know, it just gets a little because you know this rivalry means a lot and it's intensified and everything like that. So guys will definitely probably, you know, try to say or do a little bit more because you know they know it's a big game.
How important was it for Dex to be able to get healthy the last couple of weeks and also get some valuable experience for
Yeah, no, that was really big because you know it gave a chance for you know Dex to recover, get healthy, you know, get his body right and everything, which is big because we're going to need him, you know, down the stretch and for the run, and we were able to create some depth. You know, just Niles and Albert, you know, playing big snaps, a lot of snaps, and you know, being forced to go out there, you know, against like a Florida State when at a time where you know that they're not necessarily used to being out there, like when it's crunch time, when we need to make a play after a turnover or something like that. So that's good, crucial experience for Albert and Niles' development as players. So I'm glad they were able to get that. And you know, it just definitely adds depth, and just knowing that you know we can just throw more guys out there whenever needed.
For the players like yourself who were on the team last year, can you draw momentum from knowing they only scored on a trick wide receiver pass and things away from that game and get ready for this one?
Well, I mean, I just feel like, you know, just regardless, like there'll be plays like that too, and probably, you know, just throughout because they're gonna throw everything at you. They're gonna throw the whole kitchen sink at you, you know, because, you know, it's kind of gonna be like no holds barred, like just, you know, you got to win the game, you know, especially because they lost the way they did last year. I know they're gonna be ready. So I mean, we just got to prepare for everything and be ready for it all.
What's on your ideal Thanksgiving plate?
Oh yeah. So all right, yeah, that's a good fun question. So I could just have a plate alone of my mom's. I don't. You guys down south call it dressing. I just call it sausage stuffing. So I could just have a plate of that alone. She makes like the sausage stuffing with corn, like makes it out of cornbread and sausage and all that. I could just have that as a side plate alone. But usually I like mashed potatoes. Gotta have turkey just 'cause that's tradition. Baked mac and cheese. I'm getting excited thinking about it. And I'll probably just go like yams or something. I like yams. Yams are good, and collard greens too. and fried chicken. It's a big plate. It's gonna need to be a big plate. Yeah.
We'll send this video to your mother.
Right? Yeah.
Dessert pie, what do you think?
Oh yeah, dessert. I'm an apple guy. I like apple pie, apple crisp, something like that. Peach cobbler's always great. But it gotta be my mom's peach cobbler. She makes the best peach cobbler. And yeah, that's probably that's what I'll go with.
Cleveland said yesterday that he tried fried turkey last year for the first time. It changed his life.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a change in meal?
I've never had fried turkey. I do want to try that. Yeah, never had it, but I definitely want to try it. See if it's like people talk about it. Say it's really good, but I just never get a chance to do it. So I'm gonna try it this year. Hopefully, I'm gonna find whoever has the fried turkey and make a stop at their house.
You just like make a rotation, like stop.
No, that's how I've done it the last 2 years. I'll start off at one house, get a little plate there, watch the game, then about every hour on the hour you go to another house, get a little bit more there, just work your way up, get about 5, 6, go to about 5 to 6 different houses, get about 5, 6 different plates, then go somewhere for dessert, and, you're all good.
What do you end up at for dessert?
What was that?
What do you end up at for dessert?
Well, usually I'll just try to figure out who's making the best dessert, whoever's sounds the best, or I'll just grab a little dessert from each spot that looks good, and then have it all at at the end of the night. So,
Are these like coaches' houses or like
coach.